So the thing about ADHD is it's only a problem once it's diagnosed as ADHD. But there's tons of people that have ADHD characteristics, personality traits similar to those of people diagnosed with ADHD who aren't diagnosed because their behaviors, their way of moving through the world is functional enough that they don't have to seek out a diagnosis. They haven't had to seek out support. Or maybe they have in the past and they don't any longer. So ADHD personality traits are not inherently problematic. What happens is that if there isn't the right relational support, if there isn't the right relational containment along the way, along the developmental journey, then those personality traits, which we identify as being connected to ADHD, such as inattentiveness, hyper-awareness, hyperfocus, impulsivity, short-term working memory, these personality traits express in a way that makes it hard for a person to go about their lives, to self-realize, to self-actualize, to become self-determining in the way that they desire. So what's missing is not a different personality or different character traits. What's missing is the relational support, the sense of containment and security needed to have clear, loving boundaries with ourselves and with our environment. It's as simple as that. It comes down to, have I developed the capacities in myself during my developmental journey to have the clear, loving boundaries I need with my thoughts, with my feelings, with my environment, with what comes to meet me from the world around me? Or am I you could say too porous? Have I not built the sense of containment internally and out to be able to choose where my attention goes, what ideas and beliefs I take on, what activities I engage in? Am I being pulled along in a stream of activity that is not my own? Or am I standing in my I in a clear, focused, loving, boundaried way that allows me to choose what I am doing, when I am doing it, how, why, all of the rest? That allows me to be a clear channel for my own I to be active in the world. So ADHD personality traits are not inherently problematic if they exist within an integrated system that understands itself and is able to engage in self-directed action in the world. The challenge being that ADHD personality types tend towards environmental sensitivity in a way that needs more relational support through the developmental years. And when that system is given the right relational support, it develops incredible capacities for creativity, for artistic expression, for leadership, for empowered action in the world. It has this fabulous potential, which then can implode if it doesn't meet with the right environmental conditions progressively through the developmental process to allow that rich potential to become actualized and realized in the world. That's why people with ADHD, now we're talking about people who've been diagnosed with ADHD because they have difficulty realizing their potential in the world. They have this sense of what can be called grandiosity. They have a sense for their potential, and they also have a sense that they're not living up to it. And that creates a compounding effect that leads to a self-imploding sense of failure, low self-esteem, a kind of self-destructive tendency that exacerbates all of those personality traits that are inherent to the constitution of somebody with ADHD. So then hyperfocus leads to addiction. Impulsivity leads to reckless behavior. Hypersensitivity leads to overwhelm. And rather than the individual following an upward spiral of development, they lose momentum and begin to spiral down. And all that's needed to shift the momentum, to shift the direction, is one solid person in their lives who sees them, who understands them, who recognizes their potential, and is there for them 100%. And if they have that, everything can shift. Alongside self-awareness and the desire for change.